Okie dokie, alrighty. G'day everyone, welcome back. Let's play Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. Now just a slight correction from the end of last episode. I said it was the end of episode 4. I think I was wrong. Last episode was actually episode 5, so this is episode 6. So this will be the final splice together for episode 2 of the exact same playthrough, but in long play form. Alright, so last episode we finished off the 4 bounties and picked up the 5th and final big boss bounty. Did a few extra minor things, talking to a few people in the keep. Couple of things, tinkering with armor reduction, stuff like that. Now this guy...
Stay out of my way. You alright, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage.
No, I haven't. Who's Cole?
Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage.
Yeah.
Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees. And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
Alright, no whackers. So... potentially, with the exception of the random people that hang out along the ramparts. I think that's all the quests that sorted out on ground level, at least from people on ground level. I just need to get the soul out of the sword, but that'll be one of the last things I do in town that's quest related. Alright, so he gave us a quest to deliver some medicine to his old man. He wants us to rebuild half the village. And it's been a little while since I've been down here, so... all the materials would have started regenerating by now, which is good. So there's Cole and his missus. Let's just have a look at some of these quests. Miscellaneous. Bromar No Face. So here's the final bounty. Brothers in Arms. Keep an eye out for the tags. Tianan, the keeper at the fishing village, asked me to repair the pier. Alright. Let's get this done first. Now it's quite intensive there. What's that? 50 fucking wood. God damn it. Alright. I've been doing this a little bit. Actually, before I do it, because there's like 3 drowners that can just pop up out of nowhere. Alright. Oh yeah, I've been here pretty recently. Well, last episode, I guess. So they're all dead. Let's chop some wood at Marg's place. There he goes, a couple of pieces. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, these burglars of turds, they haven't respawned yet. Okay. There's a copper vein here that probably has by now. Yeah, I've only ever hit this once, and that was like back in episode 2 or 3. You never say no to copper or iron. Must be getting close to a respawn of all this shit over here. Nope. What about the smithy? He has 1 or 2 things.
Always a pleasure to see you.
God, he says that in such a gay way. Always a pleasure to see you. Ooh. Alright, well then. Maybe it doesn't pull from the stash. That would be a little bit annoying if it doesn't. So I've got 44 there. I just cut 6, so yeah, that should be... Where the fuck is it? Did I just put 44 away? Take. Oh, so I got 132, so yeah, I just put 44 away, so that means I had about 90 odd, and it wasn't pulling from the stash, so... Look, I'll grab all of it. I'll grab all the iron ore, and if where's the copper? There, I'll grab all the copper as well. So I think he gives us 3 things to do when it comes to repairing the village. I just can't remember what the required items are. So hopefully it's just all that wood, copper and iron. That way I don't have to go back to the stash. I've got plenty of cobweb, I can just put a campfire down. Right, repair this bad boy. There we go, looks a bit better. I mean, those bits of firewood that I was chopping are a little bit smaller than these planks that are somehow in one long piece, but okay. It's alright, it's alright. It's just a fantasy game. Don't think about it too much. What's going on, bros? I fixed the pier for you.
That's you. Do you need something?
Yeah, I fixed the deck, mate.
You did? I thought I heard some hammering. Oh, well, thank you for that. Truly. One less thing to worry about, right? Here, I put aside some money from my budget. You've earned it. And you have my gratitude.
Yeah, 100 gold. You want any help with anything else?
I'd ask you to fix the refugee barracks, but, well, there's no budget for making people's lives slightly less miserable. We'd have to do with something less spectacular. there are two places around here that could use some fixing up. First, there's the old gate. Used to be a proud marker for our territory. But now it's more of a sorry welcome sign. Then, there's the monument to the sea creature. It's been weathered down by the salty breeze, and honestly, it's starting to look less monumental and more pathetic. If you could restore them, it would do wonders for morale. And maybe even impress Fergus. What do you say?
Alright, I'm in.
Ah, that's the spirit. I knew I could count on you. Once those are back in shape, this place might start looking like it's cared for again.
Oh, what do you got for sale, champ? Alright, yeah, so, okay, so I was right when I explained it previously. This guy sells all the decorations for, I don't know if it's all houses in the game, but yeah, you definitely use him to decorate your $20,000 house that you can buy down here. Let's track that. Alright, so what do we need here? 50 wood. Okay, so it's all wood. God damn it. I think I'm going to be short if this requires wood. Yeah, I'm going to be short. Fuck's sake. By how much? 6, isn't it? $18. Alright, that's alright. Now, what was some of the other... Drowner's armour, Brother in Arms, tags, ethereal cobwebs, slain bandits. Ah, the ogre quest, yeah. The last bandit seems Bromar, the no fat. Oh yeah, so yeah, that just confirms that you know, once you do the 4 bounty targets, this guy becomes the final boss bandit fight for the area. All lost things. Morgue, yeah, so I haven't returned a stolen item to the Pixie. Kunat, Greed. Should head to the innkeeper, talk to the tavern. Ron's tavern. Dara asks me to deliver medicine to his father. Alright, now I think that's the tongueless guy just here. Fuck you. What's going on, champ?
Bloody hell, look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. Ah, but I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders?
Well yeah, Dara sent me.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want?
Well, he asked me to bring you your medicine.
One day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there.
Alright, you don't look so good. Maybe you should do something about it.
Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Eva said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Ah, good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time.
Oh, Darrow wanted to see you, but he didn't have a pass. I think he cares.
Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job.
Alright, well, Finley's your caregiver?
You're digging a little deep, aren't you? Bring me a drink, and I'll consider talking.
Oh, there you go. Have some booze, mate. Let's give him a whiskey.
Ah. So, what was your question?
Finley's your caregiver?
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit.
So you're Darrow's father?
What's with all the questions? Get me a drink and maybe I'll consider talking.
Fucking hell, you pisshead. Give him some spirits since I've got plenty of that.
Ah. So, what was your question?
You're Darrow's father?
That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger.
Father and son together in the Horns of the South. Must be rare.
It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman.
Tell me about your service in the Horns.
Getting a bit curious, I see. Hand me a drink, and I'll answer. Maybe.
Alcoholic scumbag. Right, have some mead, mate. Cool off after the spirits I just gave you.
So, what was your question?
Yeah, what was it like working in the
You
Horns of the
see,
South?
back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them, or they think the Horns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction.
Well, Darrow came here for you.
Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
You went off topic again when I asked you about your service in the Horns.
What's got you so nosy? Pour me a drink, and I might open up.
Fucking hell, mate. You're gonna drink me dry. Have some wine. Yeah, mix those drinks, buddy.
So, what was your question?
You went off topic when I asked you about your service in the Horns.
I'm starting to like you, stranger. And trust me, it's been a long time since I liked, well, anybody. I liked me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. A kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when I close my eyes. A hard loss it was, but I'm still here. Oh, some days I wonder why.
Tell me more about those tunnels.
Oh, so many questions. How about a drink first, and then we'll talk?
Fuck, man. I knew it was fucking a good idea to carry all the fucking booze on me, but I think this is number 5.
Ah. So, what was your question?
Tell me about the tunnels.
Those tunnels, right. Well, me and the lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the horns. Damn fool mission that was. But here wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff that get under your skin. Looked like... Ah, hell, memory's all twisted up now. Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Want to know more? Speak with Fergus. He's in charge of this shit show now. Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me.
To your brothers in arms, may they rest in peace.
Peace, you say? Problem is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know? Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain, make Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink, I usually pass out, and then I don't remember my dreams. So, I drink. Ah, my brothers deserved better.
Alright. What a champion. So I'm going to do this quest right now because I actually forgot about it and I just remembered it. It was something I quickly pointed out the first time I came running up this path. And sort of did a fucking hopping job around the side of the cliff and went around and found this, I pointed out a doorway and mentioned that there was a cave there. I just didn't realise that that's how you trigger the quest. So talk to Fergus, he said. Let's have a chat, bros. How we doing for carry weight? Alright. So this will be good. So put that away, put the wood away. That leather, feathers. I'll carry the booze for a bit longer. Because there's quite a bit of loot. Quite a bit of loot to get. Fine wine. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to that because fine wine you give it to posh people, I think, in dialogue.
Something.
Yes. Gobin mentioned the tunnels and the former captain.
Captain Hagen. Well, he was a man driven by pride and a certain disregard for caution. He sent men to explore those old tunnels beneath the keep. Somehow, he got it into his head that there was something valuable down in those tunnels. Treasures, relics, who knows what else. But the truth is, we know what was there. In the Age of Legends, it was just a hospital. There was some kind of outbreak or plague, and the place was sealed off. Nothing left to find, or so the records say.
Pardon me. Isn't it only right to bury the keepers?
Yes, it weighs on me more than I'd care to admit. If I could, I'd see them laid to rest. But no captains ever bothered. It seems they thought it was a fool's errand. Maybe not worth the risk.
Yeah, I can go down there.
If you're mad enough to try, then by all means, go ahead. Just don't expect any keeper to follow you. I really don't have men to spare. But maybe it's time to make it right. So, thank you, I suppose.
Alright, 900 experience, getting closer to that level up. Whoops. Alright. Cool. Yeah, so this is where I pointed out when I did the sort of hop, skip and jump. And I mentioned this little doorway here. Did I loot anything here? No, okay. Now weirdly, this I remember very clearly. It's a good opportunity to give some of this bow-related gear a good test run. Oh, and the dashes. Look at that, weightless shoes. What a champion! What a handsome chungus. I think I can actually switch bows. There's, quite a bit of loot down in here. Now, is he dead or is he just sleeping? He appears to be dead. I'm gonna get everything. I think I may have activated one of the dudes. No? Okay. The chicken, bit of cider, some potions. Is that like a spell or just a random piece of parchment? Get that sage. Looks like someone's been in here fucking doing experiments. Alchemy lab. Alright, I've only got one potion equipped. Yeah, I did fight that Belagor, or Belagon, or whatever his name, that knight that offers you a knight's death, and failed last episode, so... Yeah, it turns out I didn't use all these potions after all. Yeah, bit of wood, good. Fuck, they're hitting a bit harder than regular undead. He like took a 3-piece swing at me. think that just gave me a keeper's tag. Alright, just load this, loot this front area here, and then, you know, just treat it like a maze. Just hang your left arm out, and just follow the wall until you find the exit. Is he a sleeper? Yeah. Here we go. Alright, get all the goodies, get all the goodies. Just do a quick double back. Is he coming up the stairs or what? He spotted me. There he is. Another one. It's definitely getting easier to getting more skillful with this bow. Is this guy coming up as well, or what? Ah, fuck him. Some hidden goodies. Lost expedition tag. 2 out of 5. Okay, 2 out of 5. It's part of the quest. Alright, there you go. Well, if you're ever looking for a nice, quiet place to have a bit of a snooze, you can always come down to the haunted, abandoned hospital. Milkweed, burdock root. Get some root. So what'd you do this weekend, Fat Tony? I don't know, just playing some games and got some roots. You can fucking take that however you want. Okay. Milk, bear pelt, nice. Medium. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Short bow plus 2. Yeah, nah. Not leaving anything behind corners and things like that. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, I've been spotted. Where is he? Is he underneath me? And he can hear me? Long shelf life on all this shit. And yet we're told, you know, that dispose of your milk after 2 or 3 days. It's going to go bad and make you sick. Didn't I just kill all you guys upstairs? Yeah, I don't want to use flaming arrows. Yeah, just chuck on the wooden arrows. Yeah, definitely not as strong as the copper arrows, but that's all good. Oh, 4 out of 5 of the Lost Keepers. That must be that keeper. Lockbox. There you go for me. Nothing. Bit of money. An old tray. What happened to you, mate? Did you die in a pool of your own shit? No, I can't remember if we were going up or down. All I know, they didn't really give this area a good once over yet. Spoiled meat, yeah, grab that, it's useful. Some brains, blood clot, burnt skin, bear claw. Very handy, 2 bear claws. Alright, we definitely came down, so okay, down to the next level. Oh, there's more downstairs. Okay, around the corner we go. Where's the, is that the boss man Baltalorda? Bang! Wu-Tang. Cop that, champ. I mean, I know you were once a keeper, but, I mean, still. Cop that. That sneak damage multiplier. Woo! I should take some notes as I play along, or even just have a side-by-side fuck around thing that I just sort of can take notes from while I'm practicing, warming up. Weird slime. Where is it? I see you. Wait, there's that long overdue fucking... Long overdue level up. Alright, let's go around the right side. Oh yeah, Aqua Beltalorda. If you ever wanna, if you're into women and that's your thing, or if, you know, you just appreciate looking at, just having a look, nothing else, nothing else creepy. Yeah, just having a look at, you know, appreciating good-looking women. That fucking bird in The Expanse, I think she starts showing up in season 2 onwards. Helps run the station with the Formers terrorist guy and whatnot. Fucking hell, she's very easy on the eyes. The Beltalorda. Alright, enough about that. Ah, some more weird slime. Where are you? Ah, there. Oh! You fucking dirty, rotten scoundrel. I'm gonna two-hand this bad boy. Maragast. Alright, that's a bit of an omen about what the final boss of this area may be. Like a boss man Beltalorda Maragast. Ah, an origin potion. Alright, so definitely coming here. If you're playing along. Now, I'm going to stick to... I've been going down this set of stairs the entire time, so I'll stick to this. Then I can just do a loop. Fucking hell, they did quite a bit of damage. Alright, so if the boss man Beltalorda, if he's on that side, we'll loop this side first. Yep. Polished amethyst and a gold opal signet. What's your value? 450 and 200. 200. A bit of wine. Yes. Cheap clothing. Get about 5 gold for that, but hey, 5 gold better than 0 gold. One more dead dude. Oh, cop that, buddy. Alright, so I just got this here, this here, and then the staircases on, or staircase on this side to check out. Fucking hell, this is supposed to be a long spear. Oh, you bitch. Gotcha, champion. You dead? Yep. Oh boy. Oh, I wonder. Anything of use just under here. Nothing in the buckets. Nothing in the buckets, nothing in the water. Alright, anything left to do? Have a fight. Do I short spear him or long spear him? Croakmore. Alright, so he's not. I might short spear him. Just because it looks like he moves slowly. Oh, he's got a big fucking back kick. Big old dog frunky kick. Croakmore. Oh, this guy here, you got any loot on you? How did the frog tie this guy up? Alright, that's what I want to know. Ah, that's a little too bright. Ugh. I see you, just up there. Sharpening stone and a ring of protection. Increase armor by 1. Alright. Ancient Knight's Breastplate. Increase max stamina by 10. Not bad, but once you get to say, I don't know, 100 stamina and you can find something that says increase max stamina by 11%, well, you just switch to that. Spine Breaker. Ignores enemy blocks, so yeah, just punch straight through a shield. Pretty handy for anyone that's a big two-handed swing. Especially against those fucking outlawed knights and whatnot, those fuckers in heavy armor. Just Hulk smash, who cares. Alright, I've done all this. The only thing I haven't done is check that corner and everything on this staircase. If there's anything on this staircase, that is. It doesn't look like it. Nothing so far. Right, I've picked the place clean. Let's get out of here. Got the 5 keeper tags. Yes. Very good. And we get a level up out of it. Nice, practical, useful two-handed weapon there. Just ignore blocks entirely, and it's a decent piece of armor, at least in the early game, until you can find something better. Alright, so let's go and have a chat.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
What a champion. Well, your tunnels are safe now.
You actually did it? Cleared out those tunnels on your own? Every captain before me thought it was a fool's errand, not worth the risk. And how are those tunnels? Salvageable?
They're in rough shape, but at least the monsters are gone.
Aye, that it does. Camelot won't be eager to finance the repairs, but knowing the threat's being dealt with is a victory in itself. Perhaps someday we'll see them restored. Until then, we can at least rest easier. So the keep owes you for this. Here's your reward. And what about Gobon's friends? Did you find any trace of them?
Yeah, I did. Here's their tags.
Give those to Gobon, if you haven't yet. He's restless, but maybe seeing those again will help settle him. Might even help him get his act together.
Sweet. 900 experience points, and he just gave us an axe. A two-handed axe. Killing enemies provides a stackable 20% damage increase for 10 seconds. Alright, you get your attack speed up. There are skill points for that. There we go. Attack speed, increased speed by 2%. Looks like you can put 4 points into that. Increases attack speed by 10% for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. So you can see how some of this stuff is going to build up. Increase attack speed for each consecutive hit by 1%, up to 5%. Hits against the same enemy within 5 seconds of each other. Resets on hitting a different enemy, so it kind of... If you're in a boss fight though... Ooh. Reduce the time it takes to change weapons by 50%. I mean... If you, and I do this sometimes, so you know, I'm not taking the piss out of everyone, I'm just saying. Right. if you're trying to use a bow and you've got 6 people right in front of you and you've got no dash left and you're overexerted, yeah, I don't think being able to do that 50% faster is going to help you too much. Right, now quite a bit of time has passed and we're 18 minus whatever we grabbed in that dungeon, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I think I picked up 2 bits of wood, so that leaves us with 6 to go. Right, it's just that, if you remember, right at the start of the Let's Play, I don't think... Hey, there's a fucking deer. You watch, now that I've got that fucking... Druid Shrine. Yeah, look at that. It fucking finally drops me an antler fragment. Fucking typical. Fuck's sake. I must have killed 20 of those fuckers looking just for one more. And never got one. Anyway, yeah, let's have a crack at this guy as well. What do you reckon? You reckon I can go for 3 with these 2? 1 out of 2. There's a Grindy there. Alright, forget that. Yeah, cop that, bros. Why did I just go overweight? I did. But fortunately, I discovered this fantastic thing, fisheye. Increase endurance by 5 for 60 seconds. But for whatever reason, I think that's supposed to say 50 because that just bumped it by 50. So it should either say 50 or it's a bug and it gives you 50 instead of 5. Right, these are 10 more wood. Alright. While we're here, quick as you can, I might need to eat another fisheye. Just raid all Marg stuff again. Right, let's bounce. Oh, there's that fucking deer. No, he's gonna bolt too far away. Fuck yeah. Right, I do have a level up though. Now, I think it was dexterity and perception I needed to get to 6 for another piece of clothing that I can chuck on. Now, that crit chance and damage getting right up there, same with the sneak attack. But I think I'll just go for just raw base damage, a boost to attack speed, which I'm assuming is melee and ranged. And there's no point having that sneak bonus if you're making too much noise and getting caught all the time. I keep forgetting about the perk as well. Stealth. Yeah, we'll keep decrease noise by an extra 20%. There we go. So that gets us down to 22, so almost silent. Pop another fisheye. Things are nice and cheap, they don't weigh much. daffodils. There we go. Just get to the stash, drop off all the heavy shit, and what are we wearing? So basically headwear and boots are the two things that it would be nice to see. Yeah, and I want to look into, I think it was the bow that I was looking to equip. Ring of protection, oh yeah, what a champion. Fine wine, keep that on me. Yeah, all this cooking shit, put that away. This is probably taken up about 5 kilo. Yeah, that's about 5 or 6. Oh, I've only got 20 wood. I must have stored, yeah I did, there you go, 32, now I can finish off that that repair job quest. There we go, now, helmets and boots, anything. Right, the assassin's mask. Receiving. Alright, so the thorn helmet here, it's going to put me overweight because the looter's mask is only 0.4. Well, that's 2. It'll put me into medium. Increase stamina regeneration by 5 per second. Increase max stamina, but it's a fucking ugly looking thing. Face of the last man. Weighs a ton though, 3.5. Phantom helmet. Yeah, I've mentioned that. I'm not a fan of this. Get hit 10 times and then I believe it becomes useless. Any boots? What do we got? Shoes of the waning moon? Nah. Assassin's boots, of course, eventually. Worn Druidics? Nah, nothing worth it there. Alright, down to the village. Let's finish off the repairs. So for anyone who may have missed or doesn't know, we've heard quite a few people talking about Cole, the prisoner in the cage down in the village biting a keeper. The keeper is in the jail just here, in sort of seclusion just in case he goes nuts. So self-imposed quarantine, or maybe he's forced to be there, I don't know. Right, hang on. Right, this guy's disappeared. Maybe he's gone for the night. Still hanging around, champ. Good stuff. Right, I'll talk to you in a second, but first... Alright, well, there you go. Nice little monument. We fixed up this bad boy here, so looks a bit better. It's got a rag hanging off it now. What was the other thing we did? Fix the deck, the pier. Nice little athletics bonus there. Tiernan.
Ah, that's you. Do you need something?
Yeah, you dozy cunt. The gate and the monument are fixed.
I know. The gate's standing proud again. And that monument, well, it actually looks like something worth remembering now. Folks around here might not say much, but they'll notice. A place that looks cared for makes people care more in return. Good work. If I had a medal to give, I'd pin it on you myself. Maybe Fergus will even crack a smile. Or at least grunt in approval. That's about as good as praise gets from him. Either way, you've done well. If something else comes up, I'll let you know.
Ah, cheers, mate. I still don't understand why you decided to take this post.
Well, the thing is, I've always liked the village and the veterans living here. When you go to the tavern, they'd always share a drink and a story with you. Some of them can be real dicks. Take Tadkin, for example. But all in all, it's always been a nice place to visit. So, when the opportunity came up, I figured, why not? But the moment I took this post, I stopped being Tiernan the drinking buddy and turned into their punching bag. It's just demands. And when I don't meet them immediately, they start yelling and calling me names. Now I get what people mean when they say, be careful what you wish for.
But why were you the one ordered to fix things around here?
Because clearly, I was the best man for the job. A man with a bad leg. Perfect for running around fixing things, right? I wanted to be a builder. Big things, lighthouses, bridges. But Dara took one look at me and thought, maybe not the guy who lives like a drunk on ice. So they found me something else. Repairs. Patching up what's already standing. Not quite what I dreamed of. But hey, at least nothing I work on is tall enough to kill me if I fall off. Well, unless you count that one time I got too ambitious. Turns out, hanging tapestries isn't as harmless as it sounds.
What a champion. Anything else going on lately?
No, not really. Fortunately. Please, try not to make my life harder, alright?
I can try, but I don't know. I'm about 1/3 of the way to the next level. What are you doing, you fucking drunk cunt? fucking... It's fucking straight out of Mount Druitt. Coming home from the pub, this bloke, he's even got his spear. Or is that a fish? There, oh no, that's a fishing rod. Frankston. Mute Finley. What a champion. Alright, this guy. Here's your keeper's tags, buddy. I've been down in those tunnels. I've brought back the tags of your companions.
You went down there and came back with their tags? Damn, didn't think anyone would ever bring those back up. Lads must be resting a bit easier now, or so I'd like to think. They deserve better than to be left in that pit. You did right by them, stranger. Hell, you did right by me too. So, let's drink to that.
Maybe you'd rather go fishing instead of drinking to honour their memory.
Why the hell would I do that? I want to celebrate. You can't celebrate with seawater and fish, you dummy.
You told me you were drinking because you felt guilty.
Did I? Oh, I don't remember. And if I don't remember, it doesn't count. But maybe I did say that. I started cozying up to a ball the day I came back alone from those damn tunnels. I guess it's time I made good on my word. For them. For me. This old fool is done with the booze. I think I owe you. More than I got words for. The guts to go down there, and you brought back what I couldn't. That's something I won't forget, stranger.
Oh, thanks, mate. It just gave me a ton of experience for that. That's good. Alright, first visit in the Ron's Tavern. Oh, don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh, thank God. Alright, any specific quests? I should head to the tavern and speak to the... Oh yeah, so this is that dude who was like being all coy and getting people's names wrong. Ron, let's have a chat, buddy.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish. Lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
I don't know. Let's have a look, mate. What do you got? Oh, it's a bunch of booze. Bunch of fish dishes, hunter's delicacies, 78 over 60 seconds. Hunter's stew I still think is the most powerful one I've got at the moment, 120 health over 60 seconds. Venison stew. Consumption leads to getting hammered. Oh yeah, of course. Alright, yeah. If you can't be fucked cooking, you can always buy off this bloke. Some time ago, one of the keepers left some important documents here.
No, I don't recall anything like that.
He said they should still be at the Stale Lamb Tavern.
But that means... No. Impossible. What if... Holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever.
I met him. He asked me to get the documents back.
Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I wouldn't get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
Alright, well tell me more about Sigibald. What was he like?
Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Sigi was a friend with 5 others. And he was. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quartermaster's dinner. Never a dull moment with him, that's for sure.
Cheers mate, I'll be back shortly.
No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
Alright, tell me more about this place.
You mean the old pier? Well, first of all, it's not that old. Brenadin was already the captain when it was built. Why is it called that? Don't know. Probably because of all those old folks around. A lot has been happening here lately. Plenty of new faces. I definitely can't complain. I'm finally running a proper tavern. People come and go, and the regulars drink as usual, as it should be. Daddy will be proud.
Did your father also run a tavern?
Hey, not here, obviously. You won't see your old man here unless your name's Dara. Mine sent me here because he hoped I'd make something out of my life. He never wanted me to pour a beer and look at the same tired mugs day in, day out, but as it turns out, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I got mauled by a weird beast during a hunt, and after that, the captain decided I wasn't any good for active service, so he sent me here. I was bored out of my mind, and since there wasn't one here, I decided to start a tavern. At least I'm not as bored anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. New journal entry, Ron. There we go. Look at him. Ginger. Alright, let's just have a quick look through here. Yeah, Big Bear. The Croakmore. I think that's what I just killed in that under the keep. There you go. A frog. Big blood-sucking frog. Weird slime. No, I definitely haven't shown that yet. Its formless body clings to walls, ceiling and floors, shifting to mimic the terrain. Yeah, fucking bastards. He was hitting hard, those things down there. I just went through that. Sunken village. Yeah. Alright, let's just loop back real quick. I just want to I don't want the fucking quest log to be loaded up with a bunch of shit. In between episodes I can just have a quick look and plan stuff out without being too forgetful. Or doing something in, say, episode 3 and then finally finishing it in episode 11, for example. Try not to do too much of that. Where are you, champ? Where the fuck is he? You're still walking around. Where's the Dirk McGurk? Right, I'm kind of taking the long way here, but hey, why not? I thought I could just hop over and... Oh, that's just a regular guard. Maybe he's having a snooze in here. Temir, Dickon, Sigibald. Can't pickpocket. You fucker. Alright, we'll just pass some time at a campfire. Bastard won't wake up. We got 8 in the morning, that'll do. Oh, how much cash have I got? 5 grand. There he is. Wakey wakey.
You're back! Hi!
I've got the documents, you were right. There were no problems. Actually.
See you next...
Never done this before. Never actually read the thing. Roz. Okay. Looks like he screwed up, and Roz is saying, well, no whackers, apology accepted. Just don't want to talk on the steps. There we go.
You're back! Hi!
Got the documents, champ.
I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well.
To be honest, Ron was a bit confused.
Yes? What's the matter, my friend?
Well, you're a bit dead.
You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh. Oh, you're serious. I understand. For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like I needed to read it. Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. I thought to myself, are they mad at me or what? But why are you talking to me? How can you see me?
Well, I got King Arthur inside me who must have wanted to help.
Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time.
What a champion. Oh, does he just hang around here like a ghost from now on, does he? An eerie incense consumable. Increase armor by 1 for 60 seconds. Whatever. Keep a sigibald. Journal entries. There you go. He's just a bit of a larrikin. Funnily enough, larrikin, popular, maybe not so much in this day and age, but just a term to, basically a term in general use is like, oh, you know, boys will be boys, yeah, you're having a bit of a laugh, just a larrikin. It turns out, I only found this out the other day, the history of the word. It means you're basically a scumbag criminal. Petty thief, and you run around in your gang and as teenagers and rob people and shit like that, harass people. Something like that. But yeah, anyway. Back to the tavern. There's a few more. We'll have a chat with him, but I think I'll get directed to talk to him at some point. Alright, now... Yeah, apparently you're a bit of a dick. Somebody said that. Okay, there's nothing else about Sigibald with you. Let's just head up here.
Oi, Noel, what if I pulled Excalibur from that stone, but it broke, but only at the tip? Would I still get to be king, or not?
You're so daft, Randall. Some magical lass living in a lake gave the king the sword when he broke his own bashing four-armed skulls.
So, the one in the stone, what's that called? It's not Excalibur, is it?
Nah, the one in the stone was called, don't know. Sword in the stone, I guess.
Sod it, whatever. So, if I pulled the sword in the stone from the, stone, and it broke, but only a little, would I still get to be king?
What? No. You'd have to pull out all of it. Only the one who pulls out the sword gets to be king, yeah? Not the one who pulls out a bit of the sword.
Right, but if you have a sword and it breaks, do you tell everyone that you have a sword, or that you have a piece of the sword? Besides, you can always take it to the smith and he can fix a new tip.
But if he fixes a new tip, it won't be the same sword.
Are you off your knocker? How's it not the same sword? So, what is it now? A plowshare?
A shit share.
Listen, just listen to me. You've got it all wrong. You've got a sword, right? And then the tip breaks off, so you attach a new one, right? But then, let's just say it breaks again.
That's one shitty sword you have there.
Now, listen to me. Now, damn it. It breaks off, so you fix it with a new piece again. And then it happens again, and again, and again. Until you finally get yourself a whole new blade from the smith. So get this. If the whole blade was replaced, is it still the same sword?
Well, no, it isn't.
There you have it. You just need to be, what's the word? Rational.
Fine, fine. Now let's have a drink. My throat's drier than a priestess' purse.
He fucking turned it on him.
Now you sound rational.
There you go. Free little level up there for your handcrafting. It's like a skill book, but just listen to two drunks fucking talk shit. That's what pubs used to be like before fucking the magic phones and imright.com, Google and whatnot. You just go to a pub, get hammered, talk a bunch of shit.
Did you hear about the captain's lockdown? Looks like the lads aren't too happy about it.
Yeah, but you know Fergus. He's got a stick up his ass. Only knows how to follow orders like a good little soldier. He's so uptight, he probably agrees with the captain. Thinks it's all necessary precautions and the like.
Now, speaking of precautions, what's all this talk I'm hearing about the weirdness creeping in? People are getting jumpy.
Ah, the weirdness. Got folks scared, all right. Used to be old stories to spook the young ones. But now, even the tougher lads are starting to believe there's more to it.
If the weirdness thing's real, we've got bigger problems than a lockdown.
Aye, and Fergus better pull that stick out of his ass and start focusing on the real threats, or we're all done for.
Oh yeah, what a champion.
You seen all the refugees coming from the nearby...
Alright, she gives you a fetch quest. This is all steel. No taken. Steel, alright. Good old fashioned pub rooms. Look at those fucking nice clean sheets. Brand new pillowcase. What was that? There was a blue item there. Ah, a health potion. Well, I suppose if you get desperate for materials and whatnot, there's a few things to pinch around here. I think that's the old bint. Someone calls her a bint. Interact. Warning, unauthorized entry to the castle grounds will be strictly punished. Also, please refrain from bringing any more gifts of bread. The seagulls are already enough of a nuisance. Herring of the South, fishing records. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I agree with that. Why take stuff from people with nothing? Notice, a right shoe was found on the beach. Please pick it up at the tavern, but bring proof that you own the left one. Alright, well, I think there's genuinely only 3 people left to talk to. That's the Dick, the Bint, I think is what the guy called her, and the fetch quest chick. What's time? Alright, we'll talk to this dude and probably cut the episode here.
Who are you? Another refugee? This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian privy after a feast. In my day, you only saw old, familiar faces round here. And maybe we didn't all love each other. But a local is a local. It was easier to share with others, even when you didn't have much.
I'm not a refo, mate.
That's so. Fine. Whatever you say. But yeah, I could see that you don't really look like one of them. Just passing through then. Shame it had to be now. Not so long ago, we'd have sat down and had a drink with the rest of the lads. Now I come here alone.
Why are you sitting here alone?
I don't know. But you could put something on the table, and then maybe we can talk.
Yeah, I've got plenty of spirits, mate. Here you go.
Thank you. That's better. We used to come here, the 3 of us. Me, Berg, and Fedley. But lately, something's gotten into Berg, and it all kinda fell apart. Hell knows what happened. One day he just stopped talking to us. We went to his house to get him, but he only cursed a blue streak at us. Say, mate, do you feel like talking to an old obla? I feel bad for him, but I've got no more patience. And Finley? Let's just say Finley's no good at this stuff.
Yeah, I can speak with Berg.
Now you're talking. Ever since he got so maudlin, Berg usually sits alone by the sea. Let me know what's wrong with him.
Alright, what's this about the refos?
You asking me? They came here and made themselves at home. I ain't talking to any of them.
How was the keep when you served?
Orderly. No damn rabble begging at the gates and eating us at a house and home. Yeah, back then, sure, civilians came and went. But housing them, feeding them? We had a rule. No freeloading. But I guess that went out the window, along with our pride.
If you hadn't failed as protectors of the South, they wouldn't be here.
You watch your damn mouth. We did everything we could. I've said it before. We need a whole damn army to keep this region in check. And besides, how do you know these leeches are even telling the truth? Every village wiped out. Just like that? Give me a break. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
What do you mean you've lost your pride?
It used to mean something to be a keeper. You could come in off the streets and keepers would make a man out of you. Now, bunch of spoiled lordlings sold off to Brandon by their daddies for a bag of gold. Treated like they're made of glass. Soft, weak, the lot of them. What's there to be proud of?
Anything interesting in the village?
Do you see anything interesting around here? There's this tavern, and plenty of fish in the sea. Decent place to retire, but not much else. Well, if you're looking to sightsee, try the sunken village. Just don't let the locals tear you to shreds. That all.
There you go. Right, so other than, I think, Fergus, he's the guy that kind of directs you to the sunken village, which we've been to. That's where I got that, the Thunderstrike bow. Finley, yes. Alright, now this guy, who does he want us to talk with? Berg. Where's Berg? Are you Berg? No, you're just some gronk. Effin. Ah, Berg.
What do you want? Who are you?
Tadgan asked me to speak with you. He said something's gotten into you.
Huh. Guess he's got nobody else to get pissed with. Finley never liked drinking alone with him. Tagden tends to get into one of his moods. And? What? That's all? You're bothering me just because that old rascal is sitting alone in the inn with nobody to natter to. You people, bugger off.
Objective updated. What now? Berg doesn't want to talk. Maybe Finley will. Finley can't talk though. He's got no tongue. Tadgan told me about you and Berg. Why aren't you drinking together anymore? I need you to be more precise. Do you know what happened to Berg? Oh, yeah, nod, nod, nod. He was too upset to talk. Did something happen recently? Where can I learn more about what happened? I don't know. Will Tadgan tell me more? No. So I can assume I can learn more outside the horns? Yeah. Can you point me in the right direction? Finley marked location on my map. Drinking buddies. Oh, still got that marker there. Alright, so this is a place related to that. I mentioned that when I was walking towards Cilia. So, can actually fast travel. Probably going to land on top of a bunch of dudes here. Yep.
I'm not beaten yet.
Got a bit greedy.
Big mistake. Making me. I'm not beaten yet. You're in for a world of hurt. You'll regret this.
There's some other cunt shooting at me. Where is he? There. Oh, good God. I mean, it's the same ones over and over and over and over again, but, you know, it's free experience. When you put that many enemies on top of a fast travel point, you're going to end up fighting a few of them a few times, multiple times. Right now, I didn't really have a decent look around here. Let's have a good look, good route around these ruins. See if there's anything of value. Ah, dig for treasure. Archer's Quicken Gloves. Increase bow draw speed by 10%. Now, is it exactly the same? Yeah, okay. So it's just a duplicate copy of a unique item, which makes it not unique anymore. But I kind of like how the developers put stuff like just a random cooking pot in a set of ruins. So if you really were a true role player, you just pop down your bonfire, right, and just have a bit of a snooze under the stars. Chuck your cobweb down. Yeah. The All Mother's Shrine.
Who's there? The living don't come around here without a good reason. What do you want? To bring me peace? The quiet I so long for? Ask for a blessing from the shrine? You don't want to do that. It never ends well. I'm haunting the shrine, against my will. Wait. I can see you've met Berg. I can see the threads that connect you.
And you, what's your connection to Berg?
I remember him. The rest is a blur. We had a strong bond. We knew each other for years. We served together. Yeah, for years. I don't know much else. I keep forgetting things.
This thread?
Threads. They stick to people. Bind one living being to another. That's all I understand about it. Maybe I've not been on this side long enough. Or maybe I'm just too stupid, even for being dead.
So who are you and why are you here?
I'm Kendall. Or I used to be. Hard to tell if I still am. Or only used to be. Maybe I usually am. I don't know. I'm too stupid for this. I once thought ghosts and wraiths must be wise. And yet, here I am. But that wasn't what you asked me. I don't remember much. I was a keeper, a lance corporal. There was an ambush, bandits. They killed me on the spot. It was right here, exactly in this spot. And from that very moment, I've been bound to this shrine. But I don't want to be. My place is there, in the haunts of the south.
Oh, can I help you?
I need to finish my service. I need to rest somewhere more appropriate. Take my remains. Find Berg. He'll know what to do. That's all.
Alright, easy enough. Dig. Kendall's skull. Yet it doesn't take the skull. Ah, it's all good. I think there's like was it Legacy of the Dragonborn? I think for Skyrim, where for the Dark Brotherhood questline, all your bounty targets that came from Nazim and Nazim? Not Nazim, he's the dickhead in Nazir. Yeah, all your bounty targets, minor and major, you rip their heads off at the end and then you can put them up on like trophy shrines and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. I don't think these Gronks would have respawned just yet. I was here pretty recently. Alright, go see Iceberg. Alright, here you go, mate. Oh, I spoke with Kendall.
Bloody hell. Not another ghost. Leave me alone. I swear if you don't leave me alone, I'll kill you.
Oh, I've got Kendall's remains.
Take this away from me. Don't you know this kind of thing tends to bring bad luck? I don't want to see him again.
Again?
I went there one evening. Gods only know why. I could feel something odd. Like I had Kendall thrashing around in my head already, calling to me. I've never been a godly man, you know. One time I visited a shrine, and look what that got me. A ghost hovering over my head. I dug around a bit looking for Kendall's remains, and then I heard howling, got scared and ran away. At first, I thought it was a wild animal, or some weird beast. Thinking about it now, I guessed it must have been Kendall. He was letting me know he was coming. Damn him.
You went there looking for his remains? I brought you his remains. What's the problem here?
All right, I went there, and Kendall didn't say a thing about a burial at sea. All he said was that he won't know peace until he takes me with him to the underworld. I may be old, but I don't want to go there yet. The idea terrifies me. Now I see what he's up to. He's using you to remind me of his threat.
Why would he want to kill you? It makes no sense.
God damn it. We set our friend up. Don't you understand? We traded his life for ours. Tagden told the bandits to take Kendall because he was the commander. Told them he would be a good hostage. And if they let us go, he would tell the captain what had happened. And they just laughed, but I was still hoping they'd listen to Tagden.
And you're the only one still feeling guilty about this?
I don't know. Tagden and Finley seem fine, but I've felt bone-crushing guilt ever since it happened. Wouldn't you be wondering if you could have done something more than just beg for mercy? Finley lost his tongue, Tagden his hand, and me. Now I'm an old hobbler missing a leg. We all have wounds to remind us of what happened until the day we die. And that's why we decided to never tell a soul. Please, take his remains away from here. Maybe say a good word about me to his ghost. My years of guilt must surely be enough penance.
Alright, everyone makes mistakes, I suppose. I don't know. I suppose I have to go all the way back here again? Yeah. Yeah, get some roots. Get some Sunday afternoon roots. Bit of sage. Alright, champ. I talked with Berg. He asked me to plead for his life.
Berg, some friend he was. Got me real good. Tadgan and Finley also did their part. Tadgan goaded those bandits quite nicely, so they killed me. But not them. But Berg, He was the reason it all fell apart. Damn bastard. Why should I stop haunting him? Out of pity? Nah, he deserves it.
Because he's been guilt-ridden for years, it's enough.
I'm not entirely convinced that morality of mortals is something I should be concerned about, now that I'm dead. But alright, I'll consider it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll leave Berg alone. But I won't promise anything.
500 experience. Almost got a level up. Sweet. There we go. So an amulet, the All Mother's Mercy amulet. Receiving fatal damage leaves you with 100% max health instead of dying, but destroys the amulet. Now I've got that sneak perk that avoids death already, as a bit of insurance, because I don't want to be dying all the time during a let's play, just in case, so it doesn't make sense to double up on that by removing, something like this that increases my critical chance by 5%. And I believe it gives you the same thing, the All Mother Shrines, they give you the same thing all the time. Like, there's one on the beach I haven't hit yet. Where am I going? This way. Going back to the beach. Oh, there you go, Chief.
Making me angrier!
Poke, bloop, poke, bloop, bloop. In the back. Got that, Chungus. Alright, let's get back into town. I'm gonna clear up the inventory a bit. If that dude's there, yeah, he is.
Please, state your business. Oh, I see you still have blood on your hands. Excellent. Go, the hunt awaits.
There we are. Another 50 gold. 50 gold. Can't complain. Alright, just one final cleanup of the inventory here. That one, the All Mother's amulet, yeah. I mean, we'll keep them just to say we got them. No, I'm going to put that away. I'm not going to use that. So I think I'm done with all the repair. Antler fragments showing up this high in the list now. Salt. I'll keep carrying booze around. Sheep's head. Alright, that'll do. Cool. And we'll just get down to the get back down to the village. I'll let that refresh a little bit more. Oh yeah, I forgot to check this bloke here. Oh, here he is. He's still awake. Right, I'll talk to you, old man. Seems you two are in conflict.
It's no secret. He's just an old, bitter man who hates the entire world. And I'm a part of it, so, well, it is what it is. That's all.
Your father told me a story about his friends who died on a mission?
He told that tale about the tunnels more times than I can count. To anyone who'll listen. But these days, it seems nobody does anymore. I've heard it plenty of times already, believe me. To him, those old friends of his were everything. They meant more than his own son, that's for sure. He'd go on and on about it. If I'd been there, if I'd gone with him, he won't let it go. Sometimes I think that if Fergus had let him go into those tunnels and meet the same end as his brothers, he might have found his peace. Or at least quit drinking.
Well, I finished off the quest, so... He has agreed to give up drinking, champ. And he found his peace, because I'm the hero. Hero? Standing guard, champ. Good job. Alright, good shit. So, finished off preparing everything here. Did a few things finally in this village. A few quests. Got some decent gear happening, some more on the way. And I think this is the end of episode 6, I believe. So, yeah, also the end of episode 2 of the Let's Play. So, yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye for now.